Hi there. So, today it's Saturday. I had to remind myself. December 24th, Christmas Eve. By the time you see this, it will be Christmas Day, the 25th. Making this the week 51 Create Brilliance weekly update with your hostess, Jennifer Vanderbeek of scrapsoflife.com. Don't bother going there. Nothing's changed in 3 years. Oh, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, blessed Yule, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy everything. Oh, how I wish I could tell you that this has just been a wonderful, magical week leading up to the holiday. Not so much. So, yeah, here's the deal. I was filled with all sorts of I can do this on like Sunday and Monday. In fact, I'm like checking like my notes. I think I wrote like down when I went this little like I did this whole I mean it's in pencil on graph paper so you can't really see it very well, but I did this. This is all like me mind mapping what I wanted to do for the upcoming year and for 2023 and how I was going to get ready for it. And, it was just, yep, I had a plan. Oh, I was feeling really good about it. I still feel really good about it. Don't misunderstand. I still feel really good about it. However, my plan to clean up in my studio and kind of wrap some stuff up so that I could like just dive in a fresh, clean or well, cleaner, tidier environment. Declutter the space, declutter the brain, kind of that whole yeah, that hit the skids almost immediately. Um, Tuesday, Todd woke up and he was sounding kind of nasally. Um, he was sounding like he was coming down with something, and of course, unless you've kind of been under a rock, then you probably know that the South, well, the whole country, but the Southeast especially, is getting some pretty drastic weather. Um, Unusual for us how cold it's gotten. And so, the weather's been up and down a lot this season, and I know that like up in like the Great Lakes area, they're getting like battered with snow and there's blizzards and there's this and this. For us down here, we didn't get snow. Um, but yeah, the temperature was starting to fall. And so first we were like, well, maybe he just got a cold, maybe maybe it's no big deal. Wednesday he was feeling pretty bad, and Wednesday was Yule, and we were due to go to a potluck that night. Um, Needless to say, he was like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was kind of thinking that myself." And he's like, I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't take a COVID test. I'm like, "Yeah, I was kind of wondering that myself." Took it. It's positive. Yeah, Todd got COVID. Now at this point, I felt fine, except for maybe like a little tickle in the back of my throat. But here's the thing: I have anxiety, and who knows if it's again the weather changing, if it's my anxiety that is like amplifying this little tickle in the back of my throat that could be anything, or if I was getting myself. So I took the other COVID test that it was in the pack. I was negative. Yeah, well, by the end of that evening, by the time I went to bed, I was dizzy, having body aches. I just like, oh man, here we go. So I get up the next morning and realize, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. The dizzies have gone away, but I'm like, I'm still not feeling great. I should probably call the doctor and go in because I have some other health issues that kind of that can potentially complicate things. And so I'm like being as proactive as possible. I know there's a bad flu going around. I know, yeah, a lot of things. Anyway, I go in. Yep, for sure. I have COVID too. So all the plans that I had for this week um ended up with, yeah, not a doggone one of them being done because Thursday afternoon, which is like my free period kind of thing. Um, or actually, yeah, so Wednesday he took the test. Thursday I went to the doctor. So yeah, Thursday afternoon, instead of baking cookies like I'd planned to for Christmas, yeah, I slept. I held down the sofa. Same thing with Friday. I didn't go to work, obviously, because I got to quarantine or isolate for 5 days. Yeah, like, oh my goodness. So, that's kind of been, yeah. So Friday, Saturday didn't go to work. Felt really weird. That's why I was like, oh yeah, it's Saturday. I got to do this video. I don't know what day it is. Um, Now, my doctor's office was really good because I got in there quickly, and I'm fully vaccinated, so that whole point of that is that hopefully it doesn't get horrendous. It doesn't get super bad to where I end up in the hospital or have like super long lasting effects. This is my second round of COVID. I had it back in May of 2020 when all this kind of first kicked off here in the States. And it was thankfully a mild case. But these days they do have meds for if you catch the symptoms early enough. And because of my underlying health issues, they went ahead and offered it to me. So I'm taking Paxlovid. They also gave me something for cough, so I don't feel like I'm, about to hack up a lung, or that, I'm coughing so much I'm going to break a rib. And that's been really helpful. And so today I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm hoping that it's going to continue Sunday through Christmas Day, and that way I can go back to work on Monday. Not that they are pressuring me because my bosses are awesome. Um, no, 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 because it's the start of a really big week at work for us, and I don't want to leave them shorthanded. Plus, I want the hours. I mean, there's a whole lot of reasons. So yeah, I'm hope. Not to mention, I kind of feel weird. Um, yeah, it's like this is not the way this was supposed to be. But that's not even the end of it, y'all. That's not even the end of it. If that were the only thing that had happened this week, I'd have been like, well, stuff happens. It is. Get on by. So today, Saturday, I woke up. I'd slept late because again, I'm still recuperating. So I've been sleeping, giving my body time to heal. Best thing we can do sometimes. I get up and really all I wanted to do was wash my hair. I was like, yeah, I'm like looking forward to like a nice hot shower, wash my hair, and then see what the day brings. Honey, the hot water did not want to cooperate. It was like this itty trickle. Like, uh-oh. Now, upstairs, because it's like because of the way the pipes are, and when it's cold, we get decreased hot water pressure up there anyway, and we kind of knew this has been this way since we bought the house. Y'all have been watching this channel since we bought the house 8 years ago, then you know that there are interesting things with this house when it comes to plumbing, right? So I asked Todd about it, and he's like, "Yeah, that happened to me yesterday too, last night too, but then it came right back." And I'm like, "Oh, how long did it take?" It was a couple seconds. I'm like, "No." So yeah, once we figured out that that wasn't going to be the case today, and that the hot water tap in the bathroom sink wasn't also was doing the same thing. It wasn't cooperating, and the water did look a little off. It's like, maybe there's a clog, maybe there's something. Go downstairs to check it out. That's when I'm like, oh, it's cold down here. We gotta check the thermostat. And I'm like, wait, it's Saturday, right? The program should have made it turn on the thermostat. What? This isn't a weekday when we have to manually remind it. Oh yeah, we're home. Turn it up. No, friends. The thermostat said it was trying to get to 69, 8, whatever we had it set for. It was only like 53, 52, and it's 25 degrees outside. So let's sum this up. We have heat, a full bath, but no hot water in the upstairs of the house. We have almost no heat, hot water, but only a half bath downstairs. And I wish I could tell you that this has been resolved. It has not. In fact, I just washed my hair in the kitchen sink because I really, like I said, I wanted to wash my hair. I was like, nope, no, I'm gonna do that. This is where the hot water is. And wow, I mean, you just kind of get by. And so Todd did fix a section of pipe that we thought might be the problem downstairs, but that didn't solve it. And it was getting later in the afternoon. Lowe's was due to close in like an hour. And because, of course, it's Christmas Eve, nobody's going to be open until the late hours, right? Um, and so we're like, okay. He's like, I can go get stuff. I'll probably be able to get everything I need, I hope. But once I start, you know, it's it's gonna take as long as it takes. And I'm like, yeah. Meanwhile, the water is off in the house because we're messing with the pipes, and I'm like, no, that's not really a good thing. And goes, and then tomorrow's Christmas Day, so yeah, I'm like, no. So we're gonna deal with what we got can deal with until Monday, and then Monday he's going to tackle the hot water plumbing from the downstairs to the upstairs. Like I said, if you've been following us since we bought this house, the Gingerbread Diaries series, then you may have heard us talk about how the plumbing into this house is just all sorts of, it's Seussian the way things are, hooked in and stuff. And it has to do with the fact that the house is over 100 years old, and that running water was a concept, and they did have running water going upstairs, but then it, with the additions of the bathrooms that were added later and the this and the that, yet no. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So anyway, it has been it's been a week. It's been an interesting week. Um and so all I can say in regards to Brilliance is I mean, I can't even keep a straight face. I mean, no. Yeah, sometimes, yes, okay, Brilliance can be chaotic. Absolutely. I mean, even again, going back to my little mind map here of what I want for the next year and how envision myself getting there. Got some other notes here, and it is a little bit chaotic, and that's okay. Life is chaotic. So I mean, it's one of my favorite words has always been like entropy. Since I learned what entropy was, that's just been one of my favorite words. You know, like favorite and least favorite words. Um, yeah, entropy has always been like a favorite word, a favorite concept of mine, and it's the tendency of the universe towards chaos. And so, excuse me. And so I think some of this is just chaos. This is first at work. This is this is just the way this year had to end, apparently. And it's okay. It's okay that it's chaotic. It's okay that things are a little weird and wonky, and we're kind of gonna, like, bump and coast into the new year. I hope by next week, by the final update for this 2022 series, that I'll have a much better report on how the house overall is doing, and therefore our lives. We are fine. I joke about washing my hair in the kitchen sink, but you know what? That's fine. It's fine. We, you know, I mean, we talked about, it's like, okay, do we need to get like I mean, it's like, yeah, if he'd started the plumbing work and then something had happened, we'd have been getting a hotel room for the next couple of days or something. We'd have figured it out. We are okay. You're dealing. And that's just what you have to do, and kind of have to embrace the chaos. So I'm gonna take the chaos, and I'm also gonna take the mandatory rest period that my body has prescribed, COVID, and and let the two kind of even out in the middle somehow. But anyway, take care of yourselves. I I wish you a happy holiday, and whatever you celebrate or don't. Oh, Festivus, that's what I forgot. I forgot to wish a happy Festivus for the rest of us and all of that. And I'm sure there are other things, other celebrations going on. But I appreciate you tuning in. If you've watched this far, bless your heart. Have a great one. I'll see you back next week. And yeah, let's close this year out in our own unique brilliance. Till then, bye.